For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thinking of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to the final level of the braid battle. This is the fantasy slash avant-garde braids. So I'm gonna be creating a piece. You guys, this was a process. Everything was literally hand braided and hand stitched and created. I feel like I was creating art. But I had this vision in my head and I was just trying to figure out how to piece it together. So this tutorial is going to be kind of a little bit all over the place because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just creating as I was going. This battle was sponsored by Janet Collection and all hair products were provided by them. And I am using the Easy Text pre-stretch braids in 56 inches, color 30 to be exact. Now I got these styrofoams from Amazon and I spray painted it this auburn color to match the color 30 braids that I was creating, and then I bought like 10 different types of glue to figure out what glue would get the hair onto the styrofoam. Now this glue, I got it from Hobby Lobby and it was probably the worst decision I made because it was very slippery and it just made the braids kind of glide on top of the styrofoam, which is not what I wanted. And I bought I had to go to the store maybe like 3 times to find different types of glue as I was experimenting. And it was just a mess until I realized I could use super glue, and super glue was it helps me go a little bit faster. But then now thinking back, I could have just used a glue gun and be done. For some reason during this whole creation I did not think once to include a glue gun. Not once. Excuse my edges, by the way. It's in the middle of the night. I'm like, you guys don't even want to know. This was a lot of work. But I really gave myself work because there were things that I should have done while creating this stuff that I didn't do and I took the long way. And it's just mainly because I was creating as I was going, so I didn't really pre-plan. I just had this idea that I had this finished product in my head, and I was just trying to figure out how to piece it together as I go along and just trying things. So that's what you see me I'm just playing on hair right now. So it's kind of hard to give you guys real step by step, and it was kind of hard to film it because I didn't know if what I was filming was right, because sometimes I would do something and it wouldn't work or to come undone. I have to fix it, so I didn't even know what to film because I didn't know if it would work. So I was just playing pretty much. So that's what I'm just going to show you guys. So this is a smaller piece of the styrofoam. I'm just placing the last bit of braided hair. So the illusion was to create cornrows, right? The look was to create the 3-layer braids that I love so much, incorporating curls, incorporating my favorite braiding color, which is this color 30. I think it complements everybody's skin tone, and just bringing it into kind of like an art piece. So this is the bigger form of the styrofoam. So I'm doing 2 layers of styrofoam, right? The first one you saw was a smaller layer, and this is the bigger one, and I'm just using my super glue to tack it on piece by piece. This process was so annoying, but I just had to put some music on and just vibe out in the middle of the night and just get it done, because I was just putting it off for such a long time. So first thing I did first was just pre-braid the hair, like I showed you guys earlier. You guys, I really want to apologize for my edges. I was going through so much. This process was very stressful. This battle has been very stressful. I don't think I would do something like this again. But it was fun. It was really, really fun because I was getting really bored of hair, truthfully, because having, doing the same thing every day with your clients can become very redundant. So I really appreciate the initiative to create a competition that would allow us to express ourselves creatively. So I definitely love this. So this is what's gonna be our foundation. So I bought two different types of hat. This is the one that I decided to go with. The first hat wasn't strong enough, but this hat, the base was strong enough to hold the braids, so that's why I chose it. And then the color complements it as well. So I got this one from my local beauty supply. The first one I got was from Amazon. Didn't work out. I spent a lot of money on it, especially for like fast shipping and all. But initially I was gonna use my super glue. As you guys saw earlier, I applied super glue on the base. I figured that's not gonna work, and then I realized I had a glue gun. You guys, I kept forgetting my glue gun. And then, so the reason I'm attaching this bundle around the hair is because I thought I was gonna have to braid the bundle to create the illusion of braids falling down my face. Then I realized I could have just glue gun pre-braided hair, and I'll show you guys. So I wasted so much time. Like, I spent at least 5 hours, not 5 hours, maybe like, I watched 2 movies. I watched Poetic Justice and some other movie, D Woods. All the black movies I hadn't seen. So I just sat there with my headphones and watched movies and just played in hair. And yeah, so I sat there and I braided this bundle little piece by piece around the circumference. And then when I got to about half, I realized I could just literally cut the bundles off and just use my glue gun to attach some of the pre-braids that I braided earlier. These ones, I realized I could just take my glue gun and just use them and attach them onto the hat and save me so much time. So yeah, I wasted about good, like maybe 4 to 5 hours. But you know, that's the process. You can never predict this thing. So yeah. Okay, now this is where it gets complicated, you guys. I had to figure out how to attach that styrofoam braids that I created onto the hat. Initially, I thought a glue gun was gonna work, right? Because I've tried the different types of glue, they didn't work. The glue gun was what's been working for me so far. And then I tried the glue gun, and it was a fail. It was an epic fail. And then I realized I had some T-pins that I use for wigs. I could just use the T-pin, pierce through the bottom of the hat, and connect it to the styrofoam. And I tried it, just hoping and praying and crossing my fingers, because at this point I was just going to scrap everything and change ideas, because I have tried so many things that hadn't worked out, and I was just going to scrap it all and just find a model and do something on the model's head instead of trying to do something complex with all the different, pieces, mechanical, whatever BS that wasn't working. But I was so happy the T-pins technique worked and it held it together. Like, oh my god, you guys don't even know how happy I was. Everything was falling apart, and it was taking me forever, and deadlines were coming up like soon, and I was stressing. This gave me anxiety because it's the freaking avant-garde braids. Like, I wanted it to be epic, and this look to me was going to be epic. So I was really hoping that I would pull it together. So it's just crazy, but I had the most fun doing this particular hair out of all the hairstyles. I had the most fun with this. I didn't have fun when I was first starting out because there was so many pieces that were frustrating me. But then when things started to piece together around like this area and I started seeing the vision, I was just like, I was in my little happy dance in the corner, like, hey. So right now I'm just trying to use like some braids, pre-braids that I've braided. I'm just using it to kind of clean things up a little bit. So these areas, what you see me doing, I'm just freestyling, right? I'm just doing like tidy work, I guess. So I just take my glue gun, my handy dandy glue gun, and I'm just going to be placing this piece of pre-braided hair around the circumference of this hat piece. So yeah, I was really nervous about this particular look because I didn't think people, I still don't think people will get it. I still don't think people will, I feel like people will think it's too much, and that's what's making me very nervous. I sent it to a couple of friends while creating it just to kind of see what they think, but I still feel very like, what if people think it's too much? But then it's avant-garde, it's supposed to be fantasy braids, it's supposed to be over the top, it's supposed to be dramatic. So that's the only thing that's giving me a little bit of confidence. I already know I'm gonna lose level 1 because fitting braids are not really my thing. You know, I know my strengths and my weaknesses but creative braiding, things like these, are my favorite things to do. I remember in cosmetology school we used to do like hair competitions a lot, and my team would win a lot because of me. But yeah, I really enjoy doing stuff like this. It's so much fun. So yeah, you guys, this is the first layer. Remember, we're gonna be doing 2 layers of this, so I'll catch you guys in like 2 seconds. Okay, so this is the second layer that we're going to be doing. Placement is so important. You want the cornrows illusion to be going towards the same direction, just to create that illusion of the braids literally cascading from top to bottom. That was the goal. So I'm just testing out the pre-braids, pre-placements to see what I was going to do, how I was going to place it. And then of course the T-pins came in handy again. Initially I thought I was just gonna hot glue gun the top layer as well, but it would have made it very messy because you know how the glue gun kind of dries kind of whitish and tacky, so I couldn't do that. I'm so glad I got my freaking, handy dandy T-pins. Like, they really saved my life. And then we're just gonna cover this layer up with 2 different pre-braided hair. So we're just gonna wrap it around just so we can make everything look very neat, make it look seamless, and just make it look like it's literally cascading from top to bottom. But yeah, you guys, this look was coming together. As I was putting it together, I was getting like super excited because I just saw everything that I pictured in my head coming together. And even though while creating it, it was kind of falling apart and I was like about giving up, like I was so happy with the final results. Like, it made me just super excited. And I actually want to start doing more creative hairstyling like this because I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I've been so bored. I'm sure some of you guys probably picked up, I don't really post as much anymore. It's because I'm bored of doing the same braids over and over again. Braids don't really excite me anymore. I'm trying to figure out other things that I want to get into, whether it's lashes, whether it's installs, bundles, all that good stuff. But I'm just getting really, I've done this for years now, and it's just like, okay, Mary, what's next? And the crazy thing is, like, I'm the type of person that does things out of passion. I don't live my life to work. So the moment my passion starts to feel like work, I immediately mentally check out. So I'm already seeing it going towards that 9 to 5 work vibe, and I just don't like that. So something has to change, and it has to be dramatic, and it has to be now. So yeah, just expect some changes coming soon. Nothing too crazy. You're not gonna lose me. I'm still gonna give you guys creative stuff and just fun tutorials like these, and just regular braids as well that are unique and interesting. But I'm gonna venture into other things as well. So yeah, you guys, that's about it. So as you can see, I just curled it with my perm rods. I'm kind of low-key going through the process I go through when I'm braiding someone's hair. So that's another thing that was also very familiar about this process, and I actually enjoyed it. It was like I was doing somebody's hair, but I get to keep it. So those of you that want to come book with me, just go ahead and send your hair and I'll braid it and ship it back. But yeah, this was so much fun. Oh my god, I really enjoyed myself. So initially I was just gonna leave it as is, but then I was like, it's kind of too spacey, and I hate, you guys know I hate spacey braids. When I can see through braids, I hate it. I think it's kind of weird and awkward. So I wanted to fill in those spaces with some curls, but the thing is I didn't want to break the curls up, so I kept the curls as is. Now this hair was sent to me by Jana Collection. Previously it's just like a leftover hair from what they had previously sent me. Then I just like, why not just incorporate it? It's the same color, so why not? So that's what I did, and it came out beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness, it came out gorgeous. Like, I think the curls just took it to another level, for me. The placements, the pattern, the contrast between the cascading braids, it looked like the back of somebody's head, but in front. It was crazy, so crazy. I added that little heart there. It's just a piece of accessory I had at home. I was like, why not? Initially I was gonna put some of those round accessories, those gold things, those gold rings, but then I was like, no, because the hair is already a lot, and I just want the focus to be on the hair and not the accessories. I didn't want to distract with that. But yeah, you guys, this is what the hair is looking like. I hope you guys really love this, because I put my heart and my soul, my time. I really took my time with this. I probably took the most time with this piece than any other category, truthfully. So yeah, please vote. Link in bio to vote. Check it out. Check out my Instagram, Glam by Mary, to see pictures. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a merry day and God bless.